Well, hello there, and welcome to episode 10. Can you believe it's 10 already? And we're the defending Super Bowl champs going into next year because we defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-9. Many episodes dedicated to the Super Bowl and the playoffs. I hope you enjoyed it. It was very enjoyable for me and very unexpected. I did not think, after losing Devontae Adams, that we were going to win the Super Bowl. And our defense just played lights out. Those two, Kevin King and Jair Alexander and Josh Jackson, and those three, they really, really got the job done because there wasn't much of a pass rush. Clinton Dix and Josh Jones did phenomenal as well. Just as a quick update, we are going to just quickly talk about the not resigned players. And what I thought. Randall Cobb didn't want to resign with us because he got frustrated with my contract. I thought I gave him a fair market contract, and he said, I'm not interested. So he left. So we'll have to find a replacement for him. That is my number one target in free agency, is a wide receiver. Either a very nice one and go all out, or, a solid two and make Geronimo Allison 3. And then the 3 rookies continue to work hard to work up the ladder. Next up is Mercedes Lewis, who got switched over to linebacker. Oh my goodness, he got switched over to fullback and played our fullback, so we could get rid of Aaron Ripkowski. That was a great move on my part. He had 6 receptions for 93 yards. I mean, he was probably upset with it, but the goal here was to have a really solid fullback. He did some rushing. He got some yards in. Let's take a look here. 22 carries, 1 touchdown. His job was the block. He did great. He's back to being a tight end. Not re-signing him because he wants too much money. We'll pick up a fullback either in free agency or we'll draft one in the later rounds. The other tight end that's leaving is Lance Kendricks. Just dropped too many passes, and I don't like him in real life, and I'm kind of just letting that bleed over a little bit. It's not very impressive. He can change my mind in real life, and then I'll be like, I should have re-signed him, but 30 years old. The only thing he's got going for him, he's from Wisconsin. Let's just take a quick look at his stats for the year. 9 receptions for 94 yards. As you can see, never had a chance. And that's him being the backup to Jimmy Graham. So I mean, he got a lot of play time on freaked me out for a second there. Got a lot of play time because we ran a lot of 2 tight end sets. And actually, you know what? We'll just go back. Instead of looking at Jimmy Graham, we're going to go back to Lance Kendricks, and we're going to look at his downs played here. See if I'm just full of it or not. He feels like he played a lot. He played 490 snaps and got 9 catches out of it. Not doing your job. Next person is even on my depth chart list. You got to ride the pine most of the time, so we'll have to go to the roster, and it's a cornerback. And his name is Quentin Rollins. Quentin Rollins just, as you can see, he just fell back in the pack. Probably didn't even have any play time. Let's see what he had. 5 tackles, and he played 49 snaps. So, not probably mostly special teams. The other one that we're not re-signing was his buddy just above him, Devon House. And that is a little bit of both real life and Madden life. I'm just not a big Devon House fan. He had nothing in 2018. Oops, I meant to do the downs played. Let's go back real quick and look at the downs played for Devon House. Alright, and Devon House played how many snaps? He played 1 snap. Yep. Payday. Payday. We carried 3 quarterbacks, and Aaron Rodgers played every snap, never got hurt, so we never got to see him. But the failure that is Brett Hundley is going to be let go. Free safety Kentrell Bryce, who destroyed Muhammad Wilkinson's ankle, is no longer on the team, so we're going to be short on safeties, free safeties, and strong safety Marlon Lewis, so we're really low on safeties. So safeties are going to be a priority. Left guard Patrick Lewis just got to be backup role and never really played a factor. Center Dylan Day, the backup for most of the season, and then it's going to be the starter, but we got Will Clapp and he started, and then Corey Lindsey came back, so I don't even know, did Dylan Day, yeah, he had to play a little bit, so let's take a look to see how many plays Dylan Day got to play in general. Downs played 190, that's a couple of games worth, so maybe he did play a couple of starters. He did probably start a couple of times, actually, now that I think about it. And then finally, the savior of the real-life Packers and not in Madden, left outside linebacker Reggie Gilbert is going to be released with that 76 speed. Just not worth it. So that is my released players. And we signed all our practice squad players to 2-year deals. We need to re-sign staff. Start re-signing. His contract expires in 2020 and 2019. That's funny. This guy's terrible. To me, this is 2018, so I mean, we don't have to make him an offer. I think we don't have to. Right? Don't you see it that way? Expires in 2020, 2020, and 2019. So, I mean, he's going to be here one more year. Yeah, I mean, that's that. So, we re-signed our practice squares. I wrote that down. Let's advance the week, guys. There we go. Saw something about weekly awards, but then it ended, so no one got a Super Bowl award. But maybe we can look that up. Weekly awards. Alright, look at that. Got some Super Bowl awards. Aaron Rodgers with his 2 touchdowns and 1 interception, because that was a hard Super Bowl. And Blake Martinez. So I'm going to put that down on our little... that's funny too. The losing team. I guess it's the only teams left, so you're always going to get an award for playing. It's almost like a participation trophy. Thanks for playing, Blake Bortles. You won the award even though you had no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And you were sacked 3 times. Oh, and... you got an interception, so you get an award. Be back. So we get one last chance at it. So we'll just kind of go through the list here. Damian Williams was a bust. Signed him for the Super Bowl. This was our backup kicker when Mason Crosby got hurt, and they never cut him. This was a signing just before the Super Bowl, just as a backup guard. Here's the center that we re-signed. He's 676 strength. I mean, he could be our backup center for 1 year. This one's interesting. I could franchise tag Randall Cobb. Mercedes Lewis, he wants a 1-year deal. Lance Kendricks, these guys I'm not going to... Oops. Oh, wrong button. We could do this. I'm going to save it and see what it costs. If it's worth it or not. Man, that's a... I don't know. I have to think about it. $13 million deal for Randall Cobb, and I'm going to just pass. We'll just pick someone up in the free agents. So none of those guys are going to get re-signed. Yeah, no, we're just going to let them go. We'll just pick up new free agents. So that was that. Got our new weekly winners, and we're going to advance to stage 1 and look at the beautiful free agents available. Beautiful free agents. Beautiful wide receivers, maybe? Because we definitely... Hey, look at Devontae Adams is ready to play again. You missed out on the Super Bowl, even though now you have a Super Bowl ring. Alright. $33 million of cap space, and here we go. Delaney Walker. Ryan Shazier. Robbie Anderson. Ooh, wow, look at that. Trevor Williams. Hey, Randall Cobb. Redskins are giving him a big deal, huh? 123 points. Trent Brown. Oh, wow. You know what? The computer very more excited to bid for people now. Amir Abdullah. Alex Collins. I like Alex Collins. C.J. Anderson does not have a bid. Cam Wake. Fowlers does not have a bid. Oh, he has one bid. Mason Crosby. Okay, well, that wide receiver thing. That's going to be a trick. You won. Hey, Des Bryant might get a team, huh? Des Bryant is not as good as 80 overall for Adam Humphries. He's so little, though. Quincy Enunwa. Well, there's definitely some choices out here. Jordan Matthews. There's a possibility. 6'3" Jordan Matthews. I like that idea. Could be my number 2. It's Jeremy McLean. Seth Roberts. Ooh, so many beautiful choices. Cole Beasley. Cordell Patterson. Kick returner. Alright, well, I got $34 million. I'm gonna probably spend like 20 of it on free agency. I'll have to figure out what I want to do here. It is gonna take a minute to get to that part. Yeah, he's 30 already. That's amazing. Alright, guys, see you in a little bit. Quick look at the retirees, and you can see that Tremont Williams and Jari Evans retired. They won them some Super Bowls. Jari Evans was on IR, but Tremont Williams didn't play in the Super Bowl, but he won a Super Bowl. So, he won 2 Super Bowls, because he would have been in the first one with the Packers, too. Ben Roethlisberger retired. Benjamin Watson. Ted Ginn Jr. Damn, he's in his 12th year already? That's amazing. Vernon Davis retires. Tom Brady retired. Jonathan Sullivan. Free agents, Darren Sproles and Joe Webb III, punter. Free agent, Terrence Newman. Ryan Robinson retired. Brandon Marshall, Tom Johnson. Dwayne Brown retires. Terrell Suggs. Big names. Jordy Nelson retired. Marshawn Lynch retired. Oof. Oh, Donald Penn retired. Dang, they got some big ones. Julius Peppers finally retires. Mike Adams, Matt Castle, Jonathan Stewart, Matt Schwab, Frank Gore. Frank Zombo retires after 9 years. 20 years. Hey, look at that. The Magic Man, Fitzmagic, retired. Brent Grimes. His crazy wife. John Ryan retired. John Kuhn retires. Reno Giacomini. Head coach Andy Reid retires. That's why some of the defensive players were missing that I was kind of confused by. So I might move Jamal Williams to fullback and then like keep these three as active, and maybe we bring in a free agent right tackle, free agent wide receiver. I think that's about it. So the wide receiver position, Randall Cobb is the second best wide receiver available. 4-year, $40 million deal. Des Bryant. Kind of leaning towards Jordan Matthews was the free agent to pick up. The possession receiver. Not expensive. $94 points. There you go. Alright. I'm going to keep looking around in the free agents. So excited to go offer people free agent contracts. So here's my list. I still have 16 million, 17 million. I'm sorry, it's laggy. I'm processing a video in the background, so I'm not going to try to play no games or anything because it would just be too laggy. But Jordan Matthews, I offered a deal. Fair offer. You bid 11 million, $6 million bonus, 17 million. So just a couple, 200,000 under what he wanted for a fair deal. I got a 94-point deal, and I'm gonna see if Richard Rodgers would like to come back. He's only 26 years old. He wanted a $11 million deal, and I offered him 10.8. Cordell Patterson, 28-year-old Cordell Patterson. Why? Because I'm going to try to replace Trevor Davis, and Cordell Patterson should be really good at that. That's what he's kind of known for, so we'll see what happens. Thought it'd be kind of fun to bring Calvin Pryor in for a look, since that was drafting him or HaHa Clinton Dix, and we kept HaHa, and he's an 88, and Calvin Pryor's a 74, so maybe Calvin will now be his backup. We need a guard. There wasn't really much to. We're still going to draft a guard, but this is Jamon Brown here is a big, huge power guard that could be useful. I know he doesn't fit our scheme, but that's okay. I like him. And then a backup strong safety to Josh Jones. So that's my free agents offers, and we will find out where people go next. Say Delaney Walker is the top available free agent, the 35-year-old tight end, Ryan Shazier. I hope he recovers fully from his injury. Robbie Anderson. That was a possibility, but I didn't want to bother with bidding against people. So there's Randall Cobb. He looks like he's going to be a Redskin, and we'll have to see what happens. The dreaded player regression. Supposedly not as bad as Madden, the earlier Maddens, but you can see here Clay Matthews is now 33 years old, and he's down to 81 speed, which is not a good thing. Brian Balaga had a very down regression period. Nick Perry, not so much. Lane Taylor, not so much. Jimmy Graham, yep, he went down quite a bit too. Now that he's 32 years old, 80 speed. Muhammad Wilkerson went down a little bit. Let's just take a quick gander at some other ones. Look at Greg Olson here. Really dropped down 80 points. Let's see another good one. Here's the Patriots. Everybody's getting a little older. Raiders. Bruce Irvin's already 31 years old. That's amazing to me. Rams. Let's see what else we got here. We should probably just stay in our division and look at the divisional. I saw a pretty good sized one. Oh, you know, you did see who. Okay. Drew Brees, 40 years old, still playing. He's an 87 overall now. My dreaded friends, the Seahawks. No Russell Wilson on that list. Antonio Bryant. Morgan Burnett. Yeah, just kind of blazing through real quick here. Oops, looking for... Harrison Smith's already 40. The Bears. Danny Trevathan, 3 points only, 29 years old. Not too bad, huh? Bengals. Some players and the Bills going down a little bit. Browns got 3 players. Hey, look, it's Michael Kendricks. Everybody likes Michael Kendricks, right? Insider trading and all. Deshaun Jackson went down 78 points, but his speed didn't drop at all. So he's just going to be just as fast. Dog's barking. I wonder if they have that, if you reach a certain speed, then it doesn't go down at all, no matter how old you get. It's kind of stupid too, but I don't know about that one yet. Super Bowl 2 years ago. Last year's Super Bowl champions are us. Julio Jones is 30. That's amazing. Brooks Reed. Alright, Richard Sherman. His speed went down? Nope, no speed down on him. 89 overall. Look at Eli Manning's a 73 overall. Yeesh. That's amazing. But he is 38 years old. Jaguars, Barry Church. Jermaine Kearse. Lions. Golden Tate. Quentin Gloves. I don't know how speed works yet. TJ. I miss TJ Lang. See Mason Crosby today? Oof. That was a brutal day for Mason Crosby. But yeah, Jimmy Graham speed. So there you go, that's that. Now let's talk about some new players on the team. We'll just do this. We're going to start with the wide receivers. I got 2 new wide receivers on the team. Cordell Patterson is now a Packer, and Jordan Matthews is now a Packer. So there we go. Geronimo Allison has dropped all the way to 4th now. But we shall see what happens. Tight ends. Then we picked up a new tight end. Richard Rodgers is back. Took a little bit off of from Green Bay, and now he's back. He's only 26 years old. That's pretty amazing. We also got a new strong safety and free safety. Calvin Pryor is now backing up Clinton Dix. And Gerard Wilson is backing up Josh Jones. I did not get a guard. I got outbid on the guards. So if we take a look here, we did have a bid on my negotiations. Jerome Brown here, Jamon Brown. But we've fallen all the way to 4th with our 89-point bid. I think we're just going to draft guards. And we'll just go forward from there. So if we look at right guard, DJ Fluker, I mean, we'd have to go all the way to a 70 before we have any people we're not bidding against. I mean, these numbers aren't terribly expensive. I mean, left guard is not the greatest, I guess. He's 26 years old, a 74 overall. I think I'm just gonna draft guards. I think we're just gonna draft guards and yeah, because right now we need to draft 2 guards and a center. going to stick with these 3 running backs and him, and we're going to try to draft a quarterback. And yeah, so there we go. I'll have to do cornerback and a quarterback. So see you in a little bit. Guys, I signed Tony early. 3-year deal. He's 27 years old. Right end. Thought he didn't have any offers, so I thought I'd give him a shot. Let him be the backup. This episode has gone long, so like, subscribe, comment. Talk to you later. Episode 10 is over. Thanks. Bye.